Hello again, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Spelunky Daily Challenge. Ow. I'm still not used to this stupid keyboard tray being there. I'm trying to put my legs in a bad position. It's gonna be bad for my posture, and it's gonna give me a worse headache than I already have. So, sorry if I make any of those noises, but it's me learning to not do bad things. Basically, and also hiccups. Man. Man, my freaking headache though, oh my gosh. I've had like the most massive headache the last couple of days. And I don't think it's dehydration, but I think it might be related to not eating enough or eating well enough. And it sucks. It hurts a lot, and I'm not getting anything done, and I already feel like really delicate emotionally, you know, in general right now. So it's frustrating when you're trying to make progress and improve and, like, you know, find a job and stuff like that, and you just everything hurts and you just don't want to do, dang it, you just don't want to do anything, and you just have a massive headache. And yesterday, I ended up basically doing nothing, except for playing on my Vita and listening to live streams. And that's not abnormal, that's basically what I do if I don't get anything done. If I don't get anything done, that's all I do. And as enjoyable as it was, yeah, I just had a massive headache, and by the time my headache had abated enough for me to be like a functioning human being, my parents were home and noisy, so I couldn't do any recording. I ended up actually just like editing, just editing all the videos I had recorded on a previous day, so it's not like I didn't do literally anything, but I felt like I did literally nothing. Yeah, it's hard. I'm my worst critic, I know that, but even then, like, I don't know, I guess right now it's not just my life that's stressful, it's like everyone in my life is having stress in their life. So even like my sister has got a lot of stressful stuff going on in her life, my mom has a lot of stressful stuff going on in her life. I haven't even talked to my local friend in a couple weeks. I don't know what's going on in her life. Hypothetically, it's stressful. I don't know. I should probably call her. Yeah. So I don't know. It's not what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about stress. I want to talk about fun things. But even those things, it's like, oh, stress. It's like, oh, yay, I'm making videos. Except for I still don't have a job. So, you know, oh yay, AGDQ is coming. Except for I don't actually have a ticket, like, to be able to take a plane to go yet, because I don't have any money. So, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get to it, but I have to, because if I don't, I'm gonna go insane, basically. Yeah. I am glad that I'm making consistent content right now, though. Even though, I mean, it's not, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about like the quality of the content, but I am making consistent content, consistent videos, releasing them relatively consistently. I've recorded like, I think between 2 days I recorded over 8 hours of, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lady. I was trying to put down my pic so that I could, well, she's dead. Dang it. Lady. I think, yeah, over the course of 2 days I recorded like 8.5 hours of videos. And that doesn't sound like a lot, like even to me that sounds like, oh well, I should have done more. But really, like one day I sat there and recorded for 5 hours, and then another day I sat there and recorded for like 3.5 hours, and I would have recorded more, but my parents came home. So I literally recorded as much as I physically could for an entire day twice, and I'm still like, you should have done better. I don't know. I on the one hand, I feel like I'm too hard on myself, and on the other hand, I'm unemployed and, you know, basically penniless. So I need to be harder on myself because I need to get a job. I need to find a way to get to AGDQ before it happens. I need to save the money somehow. I need to get the money somehow. So I feel, I'm sorry, I recorded like 3 videos at least between basically the last 3 days of Spelunky. I warned you this yesterday, but basically the last 3 days of Spelunky I recorded all at the same time. And I apparently am feeling very dual-minded about things right now. I feel conflicted. Because like on the one hand, you know, I feel like, well, you know, you're making progress, you're taking positive steps, like you're seeking help, you're making videos, you're like, you know that there's these problems that you're working on. Excuse me! Frickin' whatever. So it's like, okay, you have to take the small victories and don't stress out so much about the big things because you can't do everything all at once. But then it's like, well, you know, the big things are kind of the big things for a reason. It's because they're kind of a big deal. And I kind of need to figure them out too. And they're like pretty time sensitive kind of things, you know, relating to money and bills and trips and stuff like that. So I have to figure them out, but I haven't. And yeah, life is just, I'm stressed out. Long story short, hey, that was pretty hilarious because I totally didn't mean to do that. I'm stressed out and I don't know what to do about it, and I'm overwhelmed apparently. So I'm gonna try to think of talking about something else, but every time I do, it ends up in some deep psychological discussion anyways, so we'll see how this goes. But what can I talk about? That I won't go on a terrible rant or like personal exposition type thing. What can I talk about? Oh, not to get your hopes up, but I actually turned on Minecraft for the first time in months. Like I literally had to reset my password because I couldn't remember what it was. I had to install Minecraft 1.8 because I haven't started Minecraft in literally months. And I even like tried downloading some resource packs and I had to relearn how to do that because I had a total brain fart and couldn't remember what I was supposed to do. Actually, I did it all right, but then it just wasn't showing up and I had to like close it and open it and then it worked and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not dumb, it just wasn't showing up and I did it right. It's fine. But yeah, Minecraft, it's weird, man. They've added all these things. There's a lot of things they've added that I am just completely... I just have no idea. I'm just baffled. You know they have bunnies now? I had heard that they had bunnies, but I hadn't seen them yet, and I was like, what is even going on in life? There's actually bunnies in Minecraft. This is craziness. Okay, put that down there. Grab you. Get up here. Come on. Grab you. Grab this. Let you off again. And there we go. But yeah, super weird. All kinds of blocks, like even stuff like andesite and granite and stuff, I didn't actually get a chance to play with before I stopped really actively playing Minecraft. So I've been playing around with some of that stuff, doing a little bit of building, just chilling, just nothing, not recording anything, just relaxing and doing something different, and at the same time doing something very familiar. And it's been really fun. I want to, like basically, I just kind of want to do the same thing I always do, which is make a little fishing shack, and I want to do some fishing, and I want to just be able to do that and have that to do. So had some fun with that last night. I was playing it all morning, and I had to stop myself because I wanted to finish the build I was doing. But I was like, you know what, I really need to record today, and even though I still have this massive headache that, like, never goes away apparently, I've had it for days, it's like, nah, I need to record something, so I have to stop playing Minecraft for a couple minutes at least. I feel like that's all I've been doing though, like, not just Minecraft, but like Hatsune Miku Project Eva F2 just came out yesterday, so I wouldn't have bought it, except for my mom specifically gave me some money last week. She specifically was like you're not allowed to save this, like spend this on yourself, like trying to cheer me up basically. And just trying to help by giving me some money that I don't have to worry about and letting me... You're such a jerk. And letting me spend it on my... Well... letting me spend it on myself. Let's do some adventure mode. Alright. It's the daily, so people have to do the daily. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Miku. So... basically, I told her, I was like, well, like, I don't want to just spend money at the store. Because I was just going to town. I was like, there's nothing I want to buy right now for the amount of money she gave me. It was like 20 bucks or something. But, basically I was like, I have a game, there's a game that's coming out next week. And I want it a lot. But it's full price, like expensive, not like an indie game. It's, you know, a retail AAA expensive game that I would hesitate to purchase even though I know I'll get the enjoyment out of it, just because I don't have that money to throw around. And I will spend it on that. So Hatsune Miku Project Eva F2 came out yesterday, and I still waffled. I still was like, well, yeah, you know, I should just save this money for going to AGDQ or something, you know. Put at least 20 bucks towards my flight. That'll totally help. But I was like, you know what? The big selling factor for me was because I know I'm gonna spend like hundreds of hours playing it. But the main selling point for getting it right now was because I was like, you know what? Right now, I'm playing a heck of a lot of Rebirth. And sometimes I still want to keep playing, but I just like physically have to stop myself and I have to do something else. This way, I can alternate between Rebirth and Hatsune Miku and not and not get so so burnt out on Rebirth right away. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Bad. I'm just gonna It's fine. We got this. We got this. We got it all. I have 34 bombs and 1 health. But yeah, anyways, so I ended up buying it just because I was like, you know what? The enjoyment I'm gonna get out of it, the not peace of mind, but like the relaxation, you know, like the not just enjoyment like happiness, but enjoyment like calming me down, zoning me out, like relaxing me and helping me like deal with life in general. I was like, you know what, that is a totally reasonable price for that, and I will definitely get the use out of it, so I'm just gonna go for it. And I did. So yesterday just ended up playing that, oh no! Playing that and playing Rebirth and watching streams and had a good time. Had a good time. It's so funny though, because it's the same with Rebirth, where it's very much a very similar game. Like it's not like a total reimagining or anything. But the small details, the small improvements, and they're not even small, but you know what I mean, like the changes they have made in the game are so fantastic. It's just mind-blowing how much it improves the game overall. Dang it. I just don't even care anymore. So like with Hatsune Miku, some of the stuff they have in it, not even improvements, but just things that make me, well, I guess improvements, but you know, like things that make me happy or that I think are cool or like that don't affect the gameplay negatively, but do add like more enjoyment to the game. That's what I mean by improve. It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, the game would have sucked without this. It's like, no, like that's cool. So like one of the that's cool things is like you can actually unlock, because in the game a lot of it, it's a Japanese rhythm game with Vocaloids. If that doesn't make any sense to you, I'm sorry. I can explain more, but I'm trying to make a point here. Basically, you unlock stuff by playing this rhythm game. And you can like dress up your character in different outfits, and you can unlock like more songs, and mostly it's like the outfits and the music, and then like there's like a room system where you can like, they have rooms. Oh, okay, good, that was already set off. So you can like outfit their rooms, kind of like The Sims or something. But now they also have it so that the UI, the actual the heads-up display that shows on the Vita while you're playing, that shows all of like your, like where the beats are and whatever else information you need to know, like the lyrics and the title of the song and all that stuff. They have it so that you can actually unlock special like skins for your UI. And oh my god, did not expect those spikes. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, like that's like, on the one hand it's like, oh, that's so dumb, like, you know, who needs that? But on the other hand it's like, that's so cool, I love it. It's actually really cool, and I'm probably going to totally use that once I unlock one that I think is cute. So far I haven't unlocked one that I really like and would want to stare at lots, but you can even set them like per song, so you don't have to just look at the same one for every song. You can actually unlock like different ones for every song, and then well, there's a lot of customizability, basically. What was another thing? Oh, like before, there's these notes. It's a rhythm game. There's these notes you have to use the touch screen, and you have to like scratch your finger on that. Well, not scratch, but like it's called the scratch. It's the move is a scratch, but you basically just like swipe your finger on the screen, and as fun as that is, it's not super efficient or effective, especially on like a faster song or like a harder difficulty. In this version of the game, you can actually use the analog sticks, which you always could use in the, oh gosh, in the PlayStation 3 version of the game! No! I hate skin and scrolling. You could always use the analog sticks in the PlayStation 3 version of the game, but you couldn't in the PS Vita version. And now in this version... Dang it, I am just... In this version, you can use the PS Vita analog sticks to do those notes instead of the touchscreen if you want. You can change it. And that's huge! Like, that's amazing that's added. What's another, like, relatively small change that just made me really happy? Oh, like I was saying, there's a lot about unlocks. Like, it's about customizing and unlocking things and stuff, right? One of the things they have is it actually shows you per song, like what unlocks that song has, and it actually lists them, like in the game. You can be like, oh, okay, this song, what unlocks are there that I still need to unlock? And you can read it and be like, oh, I need to play this song like 4 more times, and then I'll unlock another cute outfit, you know? Something silly like that. I say silly, I love it. But, you know, like before, you just had to like wiki it or something. Like, it didn't really, as far as I know, it didn't really show up in the game anywhere easy. Like, it would just, there was big lists of achievements and unlocks, but they were just question marks until you unlocked it, and then it would say what it was. But, you know, now you can actually look at what, frickin' I hate this. Now you can actually look at what the unlocks are, before you get it and go for them, which is pretty cool. Dang it. Yes. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, oh. I tried to jump to miss it and it got me anyways. Alright, we're gonna go back for this rock. What other? I know there's a bunch of things. Cause like Biznap and I are both playing it, and we keep doing that. We keep messaging each other, being like, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this?" Like, do you, or like, yeah. One of the other things is before you only had the option for Japanese romanji lyrics. So it's like English letters, but the Japanese language. And in this version, you can actually have an English translation of the lyrics, which is pretty hilarious most of the time, because the lyrics are pretty goofy on a lot of them. Like, and goofy, once again, it's like, I'm making fun of it because I love it. Like, they're goofy in, like, such a good way. Yeah. There's some pretty, like, Pinky Swear, and, I think it's just called Pinky. But there's another one, what is it? Something, like, Committee of Peace and Happiness or something. You just have to actually watch it, and then, like, find out what the lyrics are, and then you're like, oh, okay, LOL. Like, what? So I don't know, just like these other added levels of enjoyment. Oh, like even before, DLC I know is a dirty word, but sometimes, damn it, sometimes you actually want to purchase DLC. Sometimes you legitimately want to give a company money, right? Sometimes they won't let you. And one of the big things with some of these Japanese releases, especially of like super niche games, a lot of the time they don't release any of that DLC in North America. Like they'll be like, okay, yeah, fine, we released the game, but you know, no DLC for you. Dang it. But with this one, they're actually like, yeah, like here, give us like $1 bajillion. You can unlock like all of these extra songs and outfits and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, I want that. I actually probably won't buy the outfit one because I think the outfit DLC, because it's like a season pass DLC. It's literally like $80 for like a 6-month, because they've got like this 6-month release schedule or something of planned DLC. I think it's like $80, 70 or $80 to buy a bunch of outfits, basically. I'm probably not going to buy that, but I will probably buy the song DLC later when I have some, disposable income. But, before it was like, well, no, you just, like, there was like a 4-song pack or something we got, but we really didn't get very much of the DLC. And now we're getting it, and it's just little things that you would frickin' my skin is crawling. I hate you so much. But little things. So it's the same. It's the same with like Rebirth. There's a lot of small changes that people even by now probably already take for granted because they've been playing the game for hundreds of hours, even though it's only been out for 2 weeks. It's those small changes that really, like, those refinements that make everything like that much more enjoyable. And it's just something I've really been appreciating the last couple days, like I say, because of Hatsune Miku, because of Rebirth. Damn it. Ah! Run away! Run away forever! No! No! Alright, man. I'm all kinds of terrible today. I'm gonna leave that off here for today. I've been rambling forever. Hopefully next episode I won't be so rambly. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode.